Hello dear students, so this session is for class 12 psychology, and today we'll talk about the topic that is psychotherapy and therapeutic relationship, chapter number 4. Now what is psychotherapy? It is a voluntary relationship between the one seeking treatment or the client and the one who treats the therapist, between the two. The purpose of the relationship is to help the client to solve their psychological problems being faced by her or him. And remember, it is a voluntary relationship. Now, psychotherapy aims at changing the maladaptive behavior, decreasing the sense of personal distress, and helping the client to adapt better to her or his environment. Inadequate marital, occupational, social adjustment also requires that major changes be made in an individual's personal environment. Now, what are the goals of psychotherapy? It reinforces the client's the resolve for betterment, and then it lessens the emotional pressure, unfolding the potential for positive growth, modifying habits, changing thinking patterns, increasing self-awareness, improving interpersonal relationships and communication, becoming aware of one's choices in life, and relating to one's social environment in a more creative and self-aware manner, and many more goals are there. Now there we will try to understand the different types of relationship, because for any kind of psychotherapy the most important part is the therapeutic relation, and before understanding that therapeutic relationship we need to understand the different types of relationship. Like the first is the social relationship, that is primarily initiated for the purpose of friendship, socialization and companionship, that we have always like our friends and the neighborhood, etc. But in therapeutic, the patient relationship, the social relationship is limited. And then the intimate relationship, that a healthy intimate relationship involves two people who are emotionally committed to each other, like our partners, like our best friends, like our parents. The relationship may include your emotional intimacy, your sexual intimacy, as well as the sharing of mutual goals, but it has no place in therapeutic relationship, in psychotherapies, the intimate relationship. Now the next is our therapeutic relationship. It focuses on the needs, experiences, feelings and ideas of the clients. The area to be worked on are agreed on, and the outcomes are continually evaluated. Now the therapist uses communication skills, a personal strengths, understanding of human behavior to interact with the client. Now we'll talk about this therapeutic relationship again, that it is a special kind of relationship between the client and the therapist, and this is also called as therapeutic alliance. It is neither a passing acquaintance or nor a permanent and lasting relationship, like I have told you in the different relationships. So there are the two major components of therapeutic alliance or relationship. The first component is contractual nature of a relationship, in which two willing individuals, like I've told you in the beginning, that there is a voluntary relationship. There is the willingness of the client and the therapist. They enter into a partnership which aims at helping the clients overcome their problem. And the second component is that there is a limited duration of the therapy. The alliance, the relationship lasts until the client becomes able to deal with his problem or her problem and take control of his life, till there is a relationship, and then after that this relationship ends. And there are the different unique properties that I would like to share with you in this therapeutic relationship. The first is trust. The high level of trust enables a client to unburden herself or himself to the therapist and confide his psychological, personal and behavioral problems to that therapist. And the second is empathy. That is very important. Intellectual understanding of another person's situation, and that understanding the plight of another person, feel like the other person. It means understanding things from the person's perspective, putting oneself in the other person's shoe. Empathy enriches the therapeutic relationship and transforms it into a healing relationship. Now the next is your unconditional positive regard. There is acceptance to respect, prize or value the client for who they are without any conditions, being non-judgmental. The therapist conveys by his words or her words and behavior that he is not judging the client and will continue show the same positive feeling towards the client चाहे जैसी भी negative situation आएंगी, even if the client is rude or confides all the wrong things that he may not even done or thought about, still the therapist will be the same. He will never judge the client. There will be unconditional positive regard. Now the last but not least is the major rule of psychotherapy, the therapeutic relationship, is confidentiality. The therapeutic alliance also requires that therapist must keep strict confidentiality of the experiences, events, feelings or thoughts disclosed by the client. The therapist must not exploit the trust and the confidence of the client in any way. Only some exceptions are there, like someone is hurting you, you want to hurt someone, or you want to hurt yourself. Otherwise, confidentiality one has to maintain in therapeutic alliance. I hope you have understood this psychotherapy and therapeutic relationship, or if we build this therapeutic relationship, then it means आधी जो जंग है वो जो थेरेपिस्ट है वो जीत जाता है. I hope you have understood and have a nice day.